Previously on Venom 1, Eddie Brock and his son Dylan are at war for control of the Venom symbiote, as they both saw a glimpse of future where bonding with this symbiote could cause destructions of this entire world. So while the two are preparing for the Venom war, the Venom symbiote rejects both of them as he believes bonding to Eddie and Dylan have made their lives worse. So he decides to die alone in the last place anyone would ever think to find him, Peter Parker's closet, the symbiote's first host, who rejected him. But then Peter finds Venom and reminds him of their shared responsibility to help the innocents and stop this war. So they join forces, and Spidey is back in black with a new costume and chain powers. So while heading for the battle arena, Spidey is confronted by an army of hobgoblins. He tries his best to save the mind-controlled goblins and defeat Kingsley, but the increasing numbers of the goblins begin to corner Peter. They almost took his life. But right at the time, Peter's ex-girlfriend, Mary Jane, the jackpot, arrives and saves Peter from getting killed. But the leader of the hobgoblins, Meridius, an alternate evil variant of Eddie Brock, has a cruel plan to destroy this world, and he awakens an ancient symbiotic threat, the terrifying octopus-like being, the Arachneote, to kill Venom, Spider-Man, and his ex, Mary Jane. Welcome to ComicsTube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 2 of Venom 1, Spider-Man. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in New York Street, where Spidey and Jackpot are being chased by the giant Arachneote, destroying everything on its path. Venom gets scared as every symbiote of his planet, even the symbiote god Null, fears Arachneote. There is no way they can win this war, so MJ contacts her boyfriend, the demon Paul, to give her any useful powers. And hearing Paul's name, Venom gets curious. He asks Peter, who is it? So Peter says, the very nice and dedicated new boyfriend of MJ, the creator of the tech that gives MJ her juice. So during the fight, MJ asks Paul to give her Sonics, the weakness of symbiote. So Paul says the gauntlets of Jackpot can target a specific power. So instead he gives MJ a photon-based power. But seeing this prep, Venom can't stop himself. He approaches to MJ and tells her this Paul has failed her. No mere light can pierce the darkness of the Arachneote. So MJ gives a harsh reply. She tells Venom she totally hates him. This is all his fault. So instead of lecturing her, focus on his own job. Photons are just light waves until they get irritated enough. So MJ tells Spidey to get her close to the monster. There are civilians stuck in that thing. So she will shoot them loose and Spidey will catch them. So Peter agrees and they combine their methods to help the mind-controlled goblins. But while rescuing people, Venom feels Peter is not fully concentrated in this fight. He is thinking with his heart he should take this fight upon himself and allow MJ and Paul to retreat like the humans they are. Peter tries to ignore that as it is the Venom who keeps bringing up MJ. So Venom says he is doing that because he knows Peter loves her, but now she is just a friend, which is dismaying to Venom. So Peter tells him MJ makes her own decisions. It is not their job to live with them. So while saving Peter, Venom says not when he is fighting the giant Arachneote. This is not some training ground for battle children. Arachneote is full of nightmare. MJ can't handle it. So Venom asks Peter to let him take the full control of this fight. So Peter allows himself to take a deep dive to the origins of the Arachneote. In Clintar's language, Arachneote means all hunger. It can never be filled. All hunger was born of two symbiotes who committed a heresy and bonded to each other while still attempting to remain themselves. They severed their connection to the hive, becoming their own mad collective, a hive within a hive, and they became the Arachneote. It is dead, and everyone should be afraid of it. So Spidey tells him fear is a common thing, and it is what heroes are made of, and they are the heroes. So Spidey unleashes his newfound powers to help the captured people with his multiple chains, while MJ is focusing on her gauntlet, and it gives her an incredible power to take out Arachneote. Seeing MJ in action, Venom gets impressed, but it still hurts him that Peter and MJ broke up. Peter still loves her, but he accepts his fate and buries that love in the graveyard and continuing his life. This human nature is confusing to Venom, and he will never understand it. After getting hit, the Arachnoid screams in pain. It approaches to MJ to make her pay and take her life. Seeing that, Paul gets scared. He doesn't know what to do now. So MJ calls Peter and Venom, tells them her gauntlets have a limiter. It holds her power back, keeps her from dying, and now she wants to unlock it. So Spidey shares some of his symbiotes to MJ's gauntlets. So now it is MJ's turn to shine with this symbiote and the power of Jackpot. So with the symbiote's help, MJ fires a pure antimatter blast on the giant Arachnoid and bursts it to pieces, and she pulls Kingsley from that giant's remain. As everything settles down, Peter tells MJ time is running out. He has to go to the garden and stop this war, or else the entire planet is screwed. So MJ says her goodbye to Peter, and while he is on his way to the garden arena, Venom says he knows Peter doesn't want to leave her. He can feel it in between the beats of his heart. So now Venom has decided to not to get afraid anymore. He will stick to Peter's side and give him strength to overcome his pain and win this Venom war. So as Peter leaves, MJ then comes face to face against Kingsley. She is going to make him pay for killing those innocent people. But then he begins to laugh. Kingsley tells her no power in this world would scare the horror, and she has failed to kill the monster. Instead of making it afraid, she made it hungry. And before MJ could realize the danger, the symbiote covers her from all the sides. She tries to use her powers, but she can't, and MJ gets consumed into the darkness. And this time, Spider-Man is not here to save MJ's life. And with this, the chapter 2 of Venom vs Spider-Man comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.